Hi guys, this is Tina from Shabbydabbydoodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here again with that What's on My Desk journal that we have been making, and yep, I thought we'd just come along and carry on. Now for me it's the same day. I have had a cup of tea however now, so hopefully I'm going to be a little bit more, you know, on the ball than I was last time. So I've dug out some more of that blue lace. As you can see, it's now not big enough. So yes, not a great start to the video. I'm just quickly having a look behind me to see if I've got any more. I've definitely got some more of this lace now. Just a case of digging it out. So anyway, right, I will not be gluing these bits into the cover yet because, you know, I would really like to put some navy blue down the middle. So yeah, let's put the cover to one side like that. Okay, so let's just go on with the, you know, with the actual journal itself. So I'm just going to, take one or two of the bits out. So we were talking last time about possibly having this lilac in this center of the signature. I absolutely love how that looks. You know, and I talked last time, I know it's not the obvious choice, you know, and hey, you may be sat there thinking, what is she talking about? That looks terrible. But I actually really like it. It looks gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the lilac and the kind of purpley bits on this piece. So yeah, this is my Green Prairie papers and this is my Isabella papers, and no way in a million years did I ever think that I would combine those two. They are just not, not kind of something that I would have thought would go together, but there's something that's making me want to put them together. I hope it's not going to be one of those things that I live to regret, but fingers crossed, no, because, you know, this is obviously later on, you know, and so I've come back and I'm still thinking that they do look good. Now I'm just having a look to see if I've got any of the lilac lace laying around anywhere that I could edge down the side of the page. No, and of course I haven't. Got this blue, but that might be a bit too many different things going on. So yeah, we maybe are now getting kind of too much stuff going on. Now I stitched obviously a bunch of the ruffles with the fabric that we've got on the front cover of the, you know, the outside of the book. So we also can kind of incorporate some of that as well, which, you know, actually again, you know, not the obvious choice, but kind of looks quite cool, doesn't it? Am I the only person who's thinking this? I wish I could hear what you guys are thinking. Wish I could hear inside your minds and, yeah, know whether you're like all going, oh my goodness, this is just hideous. What is she talking about? She thinks that goes. Does not go at all. And you possibly are thinking that, and, you know, that's fine. Now, also got this envelope, which... we didn't do this as part of this series, but, you know, because it's purple as well, I just thought, oh, no. Getting carried away now. Right. Let's have a look and see. See if I've got any other kind of purpley type bits, you know, that we could bring in here. Got those tiny flowers. No. Okay, so yeah, nothing in there. Just have a quick look through. No, I can't see anything else purple, which is annoying. This is not a good start, is it? I thought, oh, I'll come back refreshed, you know, having had a cup of tea, you know, and it will all go much better. So far, it's disastrous. Right, I have got this. So we could have something like this. I know we have got one of these thingamybobs over there, but, you know, that doesn't mean that we can't have more, does it? So, yeah, I quite like it. Right, okay, let's make a, or, you know, let's commit to something. So let's put this down on the page. So, oops. Just using my wet glue here, top and bottom, so we're doing this as a belly band. I'm just going to spread that glue out. Okay, right. Now I'm covering this lady up completely. I don't want sort of her poking out partially because, you know, that's going to look strange. So yeah, just get her covered up all together. Okay. Not because I don't like her, but obviously, you know, it's hard to kind of like decorate around her. Look at what I've just done. Just torn that completely. What an idiot. Okay, just press that down. Okie dokie. Sorry if you constantly are hearing pings. You know, more stuff with my sisters. So yeah, it's always kind of like around a buying present time. So yeah, more buying presents. Okay, yeah, liking that. Now, do we want to have this here, or I mean, yeah, quite like that. Let's just see. I mean, probably sticking with the lilac would be best, wouldn't it? I have got some more of this lilac lilac lace, which I was kind of like holding on to for the folio that, you know, we're going to make, the accordion folio that we kind of have, you know, partially made during our series. So yeah, I was hanging on to it for that, but perhaps I will have to use some because I'm pretty sure, again, I'm pretty sure I've got more lilac. So hold on 2 seconds while I just pull that in, because I'm sure I must have more lilac lace somewhere as well. So yeah, I just need to go through my lace stash basically, and I'm pretty sure I've probably got some anyway. Right, let's take this down. Okay. Oh, it's getting really chilly now. I've turned my fan heater off because I thought, oh, I've had it on for ages. I mean, it is supposed to be very economical, but I haven't had it for long enough to have, you know, discovered if that's true. I mean, I hope it's true. But hey, you just don't know, do you, until the bill comes in. So yeah, just fingers crossed it is as economical as they claim. Right. But I thought, oh, it's time I turn it off really, because I've had it on for ages. But yeah, now I'm like, oh, it's quite cold. You know, it just takes the edge off. I mean, because my door's open because of the dog being in here. So I thought, well, it's probably not really doing that much, you know, because the door's open. But actually, it must have been doing more than I think, because now it's gone off. It's, you know, it's quickly turning quite chilly in here again. And I, again, just put it out there. I do feel my head. So, you know, and I say all these types of things all the time. But honestly, if it's like blazing hot sunshine, if it's the summer right now, no. When I filmed this, it was not blazing hot sunshine, not the summer. Yeah, pretty chilly. But I do always like to say that because, yeah, who knows, by the time that the video goes up, it could be, you know, completely different weather conditions. Right, now, do I want to put that down as a side loading pocket? Yes, I think I do. So I'm just going to, yeah, hot glue this down. And again, you know, I'm just being super lazy really, which is why I'm using the hot glue. So, yeah, pop that down like that. Okay. Oh, honestly, I can't get over this, yeah, this colour combination. I mean, it's so weird. So weird and so unexpected, you know. I'm actually kind of shocked myself, but I really do love it. Really, really do love it. Okay, now down here, do we want something else lilac down here, or do we think actually have maybe some of this ruffle on there? I mean, I like it, but you know, like it might be one of those things that when I come back, I'm like, whoa, what was I thinking there? Why would I have put that on there? So yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's a step too far, perhaps. Not sure. I mean, I would like something in this corner, but I'm not sure what, to be honest. Quite like a bit of lace at the top. I don't know. Maybe something like that. I'm going to just put that bit of lace at the top, I think. So yeah, looks pretty, doesn't it? So, okay. Yeah. Now I've just moved that over slightly, so it's not kind of right on the edge of the page. So just moved it over just a fraction, like that. I mean, no reason particularly, but yeah, I just thought it looked quite pretty, kind of being moved over slightly. So yeah, quite like how that looks. Don't know yet what I'm going to do in this corner. I feel like it needs something, but yeah, I don't know what. So I'll just leave it for the time being. Because, you know, sometimes you can then put things there and then, you know, wish you hadn't, don't you? So if in doubt, you're best off probably putting nothing on there. Right, just deciding now. Ooh, I mean, that's quite nice because obviously it matches the ticket. Although I do really like it on here, weirdly. So yeah, I'm going to just put that down there. So again, just take my hot glue. It's all just, you know, just about speed here. So I'm just hot gluing that onto there. Like that, okay. Okay. Right. Now we've got the Matchbox book. So, oops, this one here. So it's all been coffee dyed and things now. Is it looking very wonky? It is looking a bit wonky, isn't it? So I'm just going to hopefully straighten it a little bit down this side. Okay, I don't know whether it's really looking a lot better, but hopefully a bit better. So there, now just wondering whether we could have a bit of that page ruffle on here. Maybe opposite. Now what do we want to have on? I mean, we could have it this way round, to be honest. Doesn't have to be, you know, sideways on. I mean, to be honest, it probably looks better this way if I'm truthful. Just try this bit of the navy blue, back with that navy blue lace. I mean, honestly, what is wrong with me? Oh dear, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm pulling in all sorts of colours. Like, yeah, it's getting more and more like, wow, eclectic as the moment goes on. Thing is, we've got a tag, haven't we, paper clipped in, not so, you know, so far in, if you see what I mean. So yeah, it's probably a bit much. Might have that tag here actually, maybe there, and we could have this maybe on the other side. Just having a look to see. So yeah, if we had this one kind of paper clipped in, oh, that's a bit weird because then we've got two wax seals. Honestly, nothing's ever as good as you think, is it? You know, there's always a problem. Always something that's like, oh, well, then that doesn't look quite right. And then sometimes you just hit on something and you're like, instantly, that's the one. You know, yep, that's the piece. That's the piece to put there. And I just love it when that happens. You know, then you know without a doubt, don't you? So I'm just going to leave that like that for a minute while we just have a think about it. Right, let's decorate this page up because we've actually committed to this. She's stuck in there and yeah, she's on that page, so that's good. Right, so I'm now thinking a bit of ruffle along here. Okay, I've got different length ruffles here, so yeah, let's pull in kind of one of the shorter ones. But then, yeah, gonna just, you know, fit in here like that. Quite nice. Oh, not with that. Definitely not with that. Now, the only reason I'm pulling this bow in is because obviously we've got that big pink flower showing. So I'm just thinking, oh, I wonder if I could bring the pink in. I mean, ideally, actually, would be to cover up this upside down butterfly, wouldn't it? So yeah, let me just see if I've got a longer ruffle. Okay, very thready. Let me cut a couple of the threads off. Okay. Oh, my desk's looking so messy again already. And it's been like just a couple of hours basically. So yeah, that's not very good, is it? I need to rein in the mess that I'm making. Right, just having a look to see, you know, whether I could like incorporate a bit of the lilac, so as we've got, you know, like similar colours going throughout the whole journal, rather than just like out of nowhere suddenly a bit of lilac, you know. But actually lilac's a continuing theme. What do you think? I quite like that actually. So I'm just going to cut this out, just this little fraction here, and I'm just going to glue this down, so just onto this corner like that. Okay, and like I say, it's just so as we've got, you know, like the lilac now, it's not just like, you know, out of nowhere when it appears on a page, but actually we've got lilac touches now, you know, in other places on the journal as well. And the same with this ruffle, it's not then just out of nowhere on the cover, but actually it's a, you know, fabric that we've now used elsewhere in the journal. So it's got that sort of, you know, continuing theme throughout. Okay, like that. Okay. Right, looking good. So, yep, just getting my hot glue threads off of there. Now, do we want to have this anywhere? Doesn't really go, does it? But we could have it over here, I guess. Oh, I just wanted to check that this was a thick page and not a thin page. It is. What about that there? You know, again, just bringing that lilac in from across the page. So, yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? So this is a snippet roll. But yeah, we could have it, could we have it as a tuck spot? Well, we could. I mean, I'd have to be a little bit careful. Just glue this bit of sewing pattern paper down. Like that, okay. Yeah, I mean, it would, yeah, the lace would get tucked under actually. So it's not ideal. It would be better, obviously, down the bottom, but I don't want it down the bottom. I prefer it up here. Let me just see, because I've got another little bit of this snippet roll left. Let me take this bit down. Oops, cut that down there. Oh, gonna have the same situation there with the lace, aren't we? Well, not quite so bad, I think. So let me just glue that lace down here, more onto the lady. Okay. And then, yeah, could we have that? Yeah, I think that would work. So, yeah, let's just have her on there as a little corner tuck spot. Okay, like that. Oops, I must have not got any glue on her head, so let me just put a little dab of glue there. Okay, right. Okay, looking good. So yeah, I like how that looks. Right, and that's just, you know, tying that lilac in. So yeah, looks pretty, doesn't it? Okay, then on this page, oh my goodness, I mean, I love how this page looks already, so I don't even know if I want to put anything else on here. Do we want any of that fabric ruffle? I mean, it is a good colour match with those flowers, I've got to be honest. Or we could put the ruffle on this page. Again, let me just cut some of these threads off. I don't mind a few threads, but these are, yeah, like verging on the ridiculous. There's so many threads. Let's just see. Do we like it like that? I mean, we could even have, yeah, a tuck spot there. I couldn't remember how I'd put this on. Let me just see whether we wanted to have like a whole ruffle going down the whole edge. Right. At the top, not too bad. Quite like it at the top actually, and that just, it's a bit of a change, isn't it? Got that snippet roll up there as well, which, you know, yeah, that's quite nice. So yeah, just taking that out of that pocket just to put it in. So let's do a little bit of glue along there. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? You know, because there's no rules why you have to have your ruffles always at the bottom of the page, is there? You know, it's nice to mix them up. So yeah, liking that. Okie dokie. Right, page for journaling, and then, oh, it's upside down. Never mind. Okay, then we've got this and some book page. Right, then we've got this one, which is like a little fold out for journaling. So it might be nice to have, you know, maybe just a cluster on here. So just going to ink this up a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's nice. And I just wonder whether we might want to have a bit of the blue lace. I know, here I am again, pulling that blue lace in. I mean, honestly, what is wrong with me? I think I just really love the colour of it, although I do find it a little bit hard to use. Now, whether or not that's just because I don't really use, you know, navy blue particularly very often, I'm not sure. But yeah, shame, because I do actually really like it. So hence I'm constantly trying to bring it in. Yeah, I like how that looks. So just going to glue this down. Just using my tacky glue here. Let's check I'm gluing it on the right way. Okay. Yeah, looking nice. And then, yeah, putting my cluster down. Now, this is one of those Joe DeFee, you know, snippet strip things that we made, oh gosh, a long time ago now, but, and then we just made the cluster from it. So I'm just adding a bit of glue because otherwise it was just stitched down the middle, which just kind of left it as a bit of a vulnerable point, really. So just tear that down. Yeah, okay. So, and then again, just hot gluing this down. Again, you know, not for any particular reason other than laziness, why I'm using the hot glue as opposed to another glue. But yeah, quite like that. Okay, yeah, loving how that looks. Okay, right, do we want to have on this side any kind of ruffle or anything? The only thing is, obviously this is going to open out for journaling, so you don't want to kind of necessarily, you know, bulk it out with a lot of stuff, because then it would be lumpy to write on. Whereas like this, you know, you could put something flat under here and it would be a flat surface to write on. So yeah, it might be better without the ruffle. Okay, so we've got our tag. So again, maybe just have this on that tag page. So just move the tag out of the way and we'll just glue this ruffle down. Okay, like that. Okay. Like that. Okay. Yeah, bring my tag back down. Okay, looking good. Now I'm just going to cut this tag down slightly, only because otherwise it's, you know, it's hitting into that ruffle quite a lot, which is then, you know, making this poke up a bit much, and I don't want to bend that tab, because that tab is obviously only from, you know, finished paper / card. So yeah, we'll just put that in like that. That's better. Okay, so yeah, liking how that's all looking. Then this side, yes, I do really like this already. The only thing that I did wonder about was whether we want some ruffle on here. And yeah, I think that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? So do we want the ruffle right the way across? No, I quite like it just at the corner. So again, let me just see if I've got some shorter pieces. Okay, oops. Oh, again, just threads all over this. Oh my goodness, hang on. Just cut this thread out for a moment. Hang on. Okay, right. Yeah, like that. So just pop some of this straight down there. Okay. So aren't these papers pretty? They're from the, I think it's the Paris Bouquet papers. And yeah, I mean, I actually have hardly used them, which is such a shame because they're the most beautiful papers. And yeah, I must do a lovely super pink girly journal using them, but they're really lovely. I've coffee dyed mine. Right, okay, so let's go back through now because we've kind of started at this point, haven't we? And we were working our way back. I wasn't quite sure about this page, so that's why, you know, why that started in the first place. So yeah, let's work our way back now a little bit. So let's go on to like this half of the journal again. So let's pull in here another bit of ruffle. Oh, that's pretty. So, oh, again, let me get rid of all these threads. Oh, I'm like literally drowning in threads. Oh my goodness, they're all caught around my scissors and everywhere. Everywhere. Right. Okay. Yep. Oh, come on. Got threads going everywhere. Oops. Right. Okay. Yeah. Quite like that. Now, do we want to have... Oh, just remember we've got this pocket, which we could have somewhere. Did we do anything? No, we didn't do anything there. Thinking that might be quite a nice pocket to have on there, actually. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I love that. Yeah, really love that. Now, just checking, because I had to do a bit of a repair job on this pocket, just down the side. So just checking it was, you know, it's good. So it is. So I'm just going to put this as a tuck spot. Just on two sides like that. And then I'm going to have a ruffle going straight down here. Okay. So yeah. Then this ruffle here. Now I'm going to just stretch this out a bit. I've stitched these very tight on the sewing machine for some reason. I mean, honestly, I'm very ad hoc when it comes to my sewing. So yeah. But I love how that looks. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, right. So straight down the side. Okie dokie. Yeah, like that. Okay, loving how that looks. Now, I do really like my ruffles going kind of curvy. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, she's not put that on very straight, it was intentional. Maybe not to have quite the amount of curve, but yeah, I don't really like them straight. I like them kind of curved. I think they're, you know, kind of cute like that. They just add a bit more interest, I think. So love this here. So I'm just going to put this down here in the corner. Okay. Like that. Again, it's just kind of, you know, keeping that lilac going through, isn't it? Right, we were going back here, weren't we? Back this way. So yes, right, let's take this back. Oh, and you can really see how this is now, you know, filling up nicely, isn't it? It's yeah, just really coming along, you know, really, really well. Now, just having a quick look. So I've got some papers here. So, I mean, what we could do is make a kind of flippy pad here that just literally attaches onto this page, you know, and flips up. So if I just bring, well, not really bring anything, but yeah, just gather some pages. So I've got various different papers and things sat everywhere. Let's just have a look. Oh, that's not quite right. Right. Okay. Oh, perhaps I haven't got all the things that I thought I had here. Okay. Right. I mean, I don't know whether we definitely want to have all sorts of different things, but let's just take this down. Okay. If we tear that off at the bottom. Well, that's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. And then let me just see. Oops, got some paper here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just suddenly noticed that my camera had flicked off, and yeah, it was out of charge and it was also out of space. So yeah, just lucky really that I kind of spotted it. So I've charged my camera up, I've cleared some stuff, so hopefully we're okay now. So all you missed was basically I just stapled a bunch of papers together there at the top to put in here as a you know, flippy pad. So I'm just going to tear that down slightly so it's not quite so you know, yeah, squared off at the bottom. So we can just put that in there. So I think that's quite nice as a little you know, decorative kind of piece. So, well, not just decorative, I mean it's functional as well. So yeah, let's just glue that down along the top like that. Okay, and then I think what I'll do is just put a little bit of lace up there. Do I want to put lace actually? I'll just check that I wouldn't prefer a bit of ruffle. Oh. No, I think the lace. So, oh, now I'm going to come unstuck because I'm suddenly not going to have enough lace further down into the book. And what do I always say? I always say, oh, we don't want to suddenly have like a point where then our things don't have a cohesive look. Like suddenly, oh, I've run out of lace. Hence, loads of lilac lace at the back and none at the front. Although, to be honest, I've got a glut of lilac here in the middle. I don't really have that much lilac here at the back. So to be honest, I actually feel like this would be okay because I feel like it's kind of taken on like a lilac look, you know, in the middle. And then it would look okay not to have lilac kind of like at the front because it's not really got it at the back. So yeah, that's my story. I'll stick to it. So just snip that down there. Okay. Okay. So yeah. Liking how that looks. So yeah, we've just put a little flippy pad in, which again obviously used up some extra bits from my desk, so it's all good because it's, you know, it's more stuff going. Right, we've then got this bit here where we've got just a whoops little folding flip, which I've now glued down. Honestly, the amount of times I do this, I'll never ever learn what is wrong with me. So yeah, that just opens out like that. Now just having a quick look to see, do I have anything that I could kind of have beneath it, like as a pocket? I mean, I could use this, cut this down and kind of have a little pocket under there. That might be quite fun. Which section would I want to use, I wonder? That bit or that bit. So I'm just going to cut this section off here because I've just got a little bit of glue stuck on there. Also, sorry if you can hear a siren. Obviously, it's all going on outside. No, it's not. Trust me, it's not that exciting here. Not that I want things like that going on, obviously, but yeah, it's nothing exciting going on out there. Right, let's just cut this down like that. Because I just want this really to be a little pocket, oops, underneath that flap, like that. So, kind of just, yeah. So I'm just going to cut it down slightly here on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've just bought the dog one of those little bone things. Haven't got her one of those before, but my sister said, oh, she really likes those. So yeah, whilst I was charging the phone, I popped out to the shop. I had a few things that I needed to do anyway, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to get her one of those little bones. So she's munching away on that. So if you can hear any weird noise, that's her kind of like chewing the bone. Yeah. Never obviously bought one of those before, you know, but yeah, she seems to be absolutely loving it. My sister did say, you know, oh, she loves those. So yeah, I thought it would be a nice treat for her. And she certainly seems to be enjoying it. Okay. So yeah, put this down. So this is just a little pocket now on here. Okay. Yeah, she's certainly munching away, isn't she? If you can hear that. I do apologise. Didn't realise she was going to be quite so, you know, making so much noise. We could have a cluster under there. I don't know really whether we don't really need it, do we? Probably, yeah, probably not really necessary. Just having a look to see whether I want to have anything on top of this pocket. So, you know, maybe, I mean, I've just got a ticket here, we could have that. So yeah, should we do that? Just because otherwise it's a bit boring to have nothing, isn't it? So yeah, let's just see. What have I done with my blendy pad? I don't know. Honestly, I mean, I've just that second cleared the desk and already I've now lost things, misplaced things. Oh, can you hear her? She's like chewing away. Honestly, she's kind of like moving around the room. I guess because she's having to, you know, really chew at the bone, but it's moving around. So, yeah, I'm so sorry if you can hear her kind of chewing on there. Obviously, because like I say, I'd never given her one before. Didn't really realise that she was going to be making so much noise, so I'm so sorry. Right. Well, I know for next time, don't I? But I thought, well, that's great. It's going to keep her entertained, and I just feel a bit bad otherwise. But yeah, she is making a lot of noise with it. Right, let's put this down here. Okay, so we've just got a little pocket there, and then yeah, we could even just pop in, I guess we could just do a little kind of ticket piece. So I'll just cut this down, cut it down there, just make it into a tag shape. Oh, can you hear her? She's banging into the door, and yeah, obviously where it's moving around, so right, so the key thing to learn is they're not really kind of suitable for up here. They're kind of a kitchen thing. But hey, you don't know, do you, until you do these things. But yeah, we know for future reference, they're really something to have in the kitchen. Okay, so yeah, we've got a little foldy flip, so you could journal here, and then you've got this pocket here with just a couple of little bits on there, which looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Now, do we want to have a ruffle or anything on that page as well? I don't actually think it needs one. No. Okay, right. Let's turn that over. Okay, so we've got another sort of plain page here. Now, do we want to put anything here, I wonder? I also didn't remember, but yeah, I also have these bits of ephemera, so I'm just going to just see if we want to have any of these on here. I mean, this is a little bit like what's over the page, so I think that's a bit weird to have kind of two, you know, right next to each other. I have to say that looks quite nice on there, doesn't it? Again, weird, but you know, it looks quite pretty against, or you know, next to that lilac, which, I mean, that's just a strange thing to say, isn't it? Why would that look good against the lilac? But it kind of does. Just sometimes things are, you know, unexpected, you know, what they look good with. And that's just one of those things, isn't it? It's, yeah, just sometimes there's no kind of like, you know, rhyme or reason, but it's just like, oh, that looks surprisingly good there. Oh, my stapler won't reach. Oh, I don't know where my big stapler is. So yeah, I still have not put the pages into this. I will probably come to actually list the journal and still won't have remembered, but never mind. So I'm just going to paper clip that on. So just clip that on like that. Okay. Yeah, like that. Now, do we want a ruffle going down the edge? Just kind of like that. What do we think? Maybe even, oh, I don't know now. Ooh. I mean, we could have this gorgeous cluster over here, to be honest, which again, you know, it's got some blue on there as well, which is bringing in the blue. So maybe that is quite nice. Should we just have that as a corner tuck? Oh, I'm so sorry if you can still hear her. She's really chewing with that bone. Yeah, she's obviously loving it. Right, okay. So yeah, quite like how that looks. Right, over the page, we've got this little bit here. Right, do we want to have a cluster or anything on here? Let's see. Ooh, that's quite nice on there. Or we could have it on the facing page. Oh, I don't know now. I like it on either, to be honest. I'm just going to tear that down slightly. Right, let's just quickly glue this. Glue that down. Okay. Do we like it there or do we like it here? Just going to check whether we wanted to have a ruffle or anything. Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah, I'm quite liking that. So just going to put that there. I'm going to put this cluster down. I'll just pop a little bit more glue there. Okay. Right. Oh, I mean, this is complete madness. I did not need to be using hot glue at all for this, but yeah, it's, hey, I've used it now, so yeah. Okay, like that. And, okay, let's just pop this down there. Right, now I'm just going to do that ruffle on this side. Okay, loving this. Okie dokie. Okay, looking good. Right, let me just snip this out here. Some of those threads. Okay. Right. Right, okay. Going over, so I'll leave this plain here. Right, so want to just put something here or not, you know, we don't have to, obviously. Oh no, that's a pocket. I couldn't remember quite what that was, but right, let's just make something to put into that pocket. So I've got some of these faux stamped pieces. So I'm just going to cut this down here. Okay. Oh, she's still making good work of that bone. Yep. Okay. Take that down. Yeah, so I'm going to just kind of cluster up a few things here. So I've got some other bits and pieces. I've got some tickets. So, yeah, they can definitely go in as well. Like that. Okie doke. Okay. So, yeah, that looks good. Now, I'm sure I found something else earlier. Oh, no. What was that I found earlier? Got some vintage ephemera pieces. So yeah, what we could do is kind of have it like that. Now, is this going to go into this pocket is the question. Because obviously that's very flimsy. So, you know, sometimes obviously when it's very flimsy like that, it's hard to then be able to slide it into the pockets, isn't it? Okay, so look. Well, that's not too bad. So I'm just going to staple this together. So this is some vintage ephemera. Staple it on with the, you know, the ticket. Oops, like that. And then we can obviously pop the whole lot, fold it up. It was folded anyway. But now it's kind of a little bit sturdier because it's got these bits hanging. And then pop the whole thing into that pocket. Come on. Like that. Oh, that's so yummy, isn't it? Okay, now do we want anything down here is the question. Just see, I know, I'm always bringing this lace in. Oh my goodness, that is yummy, yummy on there. Let me just take a little portion of this. Just going to cut it down. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, that's, couldn't remember quite for a minute whether that was, you know, what type of thing that was. But it's, yeah, it's a little flip up, isn't it? So, yeah. Okay. Oh, I love it like that. Right. So, again, just going to put some glue down here. Okay. Like that. Okay, looking good. Right, let me just mop this out a bit. Oh, that's so lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I love how that looks. To spot this piece that was on my desk, so I just wondered whether we could have this anywhere. Ooh. Oh, that's such a shame that I've now glued that down completely, because doesn't that look gorgeous against that black? Let me just see what we did over this side with that black. Did we put anything on it at all? Put that banner down. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. Right. Okay. Were we going to have this paper clipped on? Yep. And again, let me just grab a paper clip. Okay. Like that. Yeah, liking that. Okay. So I've just got a couple of tickets here. Let's just, you know, ink them up. You know, just going with that theme of kind of getting things off of the desk. So, you know. Just having a look. Hold on. Oh, that's really nice on there. So just going to glue this down. Now this is then like a little corner tuck, because this is actually, you know, kind of card. So it's not like flimsy paper. So that's like a little corner tuck then that we could then pop maybe this little, you know, flippy out piece like that. So yeah, quite like that. Right, okay. Do we want a ticket on here? Maybe on there, or maybe here. Okay, just hot glue that down. I mean, you know, these are just bits that are laying about on the desk, and I just thought, well, we might as well, you know, get rid of them by putting them in rather than just leave them floating around on the desk. So, you know, I'm just kind of incorporating them anywhere, you know, anywhere I spot really, just rather than having them laying about. So, yeah, like that. Okay. Like that. Okie dokie. Right. Got this. Yep, we're looking good here. Loving this page, I must say. Really, really gorgeous. Do we want to have this coming out? Because that's like a little tuck spot. Yep, that looks nice, doesn't it? I mean, we could have that under there, I suppose. I mean, we don't have to use all of these bits on this journal. You know, that's the other thing. Is, you know, of course, not all these bits need to be used. You know, we can use these bits kind of later on something else. So, you know, it's all fine. Right, let's open this. So I'm just going to put my scissors to kind of keep it open. Now, do we want a little bit of ruffle here? I'm so sorry about that noise she's making with that bone. Honestly, I had no idea that she was going to be so loud with it. I mean, I'm thrilled that she's obviously enjoying it. I just really do apologise that she's obviously making such a lot of noise. I don't know what I thought she'd be doing, but yeah, I just hadn't seen, obviously, a dog really eat a bone before. So, well, I mean, I'd seen one, but, you know, I hadn't really heard one. So I didn't know. I really am very sorry. I hope it's not kind of bothering anybody. I mean, I'm hoping it's louder to me in the room than it is to you guys, but yeah, I can't really tell, so I do apologise if you can hear it and it's, you know, it's bothering you. I do apologise. And I would try and obviously, you know, make a mental note to not give her a bone again, you know, when I'm filming. But I just thought, oh, you know, because I felt a bit bad that I'm just ignoring her, obviously, and been filming a lot today, so I've been ignoring her a lot. So I thought, oh, that would be a really nice treat for her. You know, to have. Right, let's just see if we want to have this running down the side of that pocket. That's quite nice. Yeah, that's quite nice. Or let me just see, again, just bringing that navy blue back in again. I don't know what it is with me and this navy blue, but yeah, I'm always just so determined to use it. It's not looking quite right, so yeah. But I do quite like this green cluster. I think that does look quite nice. Now, I've got some of my bright roses somewhere here, which I just saw them. Well, I say that I have, maybe I haven't. I'm sure I have, but yeah, just need to find them. Oh, where on earth have I put them? Come on. Honestly, they're here on this pile somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. That's probably not quite right. So, let me just bring in the ruffle again. So, if I were to have the ruffle going down the side, what would that look like? Let me just cut out one of these. Oops, put my glasses on quickly for cutting. Oh, I can suddenly hear no more chewing. She can't have surely finished that whole bone already. I don't think she can have done it. It was pretty big. I think my sister said that they normally take about an hour to eat. So I'd be surprised if she'd eaten it already. Maybe she's having a breather. Perhaps she's actually full up. Oh no, I can still hear her actually gnawing away. So yeah, don't know what she was doing just now. But yeah, she must have been just, I don't know, taking a breath or maybe just licking it or something like that. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to ink this up here in the, you know, the white spaces. Okay, like that. And yeah, let's just pop that down there. I'm just going to see if we had the ruffle running down the edge. I mean, it's a bit weird, but strangely, you know, weird, but I quite like it. So yeah, let's do that. Let's just pop that flower down. Okie dokie. that. Okay, and yeah, I need it to kind of go over so that I've got enough room for the ruffle. So it needs to be over about there. Okay, like that. Okie dokie. So yeah. Okay, and then just, yeah, get my ruffle and put my ruffle just along that edge of that pocket, I think. So let's just check, because I've got a sort of thinner one here actually. So it might be better with the thinner one. Oh, I don't know now. Let me just have a look at this flower just before I do finally commit to this. Just in case we prefer another flower. So these are my Bright Roses printables. Absolutely just love using these. They're another one of those things that just looks really good, like wherever you put them. So yeah, they're just very, very fun. Okay. And, you know, like all the things, like flowers and things that I say all the time, don't be daunted by the fussy cutting of like a flower. I mean, honestly and truly, I find circles much more intimidating because the flowers, and I know I say this all the time, nobody really knows what that flower looked like in the first place. You know, it could have had like another petal off here for, you know, you could cut this whole bud off. Nobody would know. You know, you could cut these stems off, you know what I mean? It's kind of less you know, you need to be less precise than you do with anything else, because nobody really knows kind of what that flower looked like to begin with. So yeah, don't be kind of like put off and, you know, thinking, oh gosh, that's, you know, going to be a nightmare to cut out, because actually, you know, I actually think they're often not as bad as some other things. Right, I quite like that flower down there. Now the question is, do I like the ruffle here in the corner or down the edge of the pocket? So I'm just going to put this down first. So the rose itself. Like that, okay. Yeah, like that. And then do we like the ruffle here on the edge of that pocket, or do we want just a small amount of ruffle just here in the corner? Oh, I don't know now. It's a bit of a tough one, bit of a tough choice. Oh, and now I'm trying to hoard the ruffle. I mean, what is wrong with me? I've literally stitched that ruffle for this journal, and now I'm like, ooh, I don't want to use it all. Let me just see whether I've got any more, because if these are my only 2 bits... Oh no, I've got another one. Here we go. So, yeah, we could have this in the corner. Okay, let me cut the threads off of this. Okie dokie. Right. So, yeah, we can have that ruffle there. So just pop some glue here. There we go. Looking good. So, oh, I just love how that looks. So yeah, we've got this big pocket here, and the ruffle down here. Now I could always still edge this with something, you know, if we want to. Oh, I just have some more ruffle actually in there. Could still edge this if we wanted to. I don't know really whether it's necessary, but yeah, if we wanted to, we could kind of run some lace or something down the edge. And that's some of that lovely lace that I dyed at Christmas, which now I'm tempted to use some of that. Let me just cut this down. I'm going to cut it down, try and cut quite a slimish section. Oh, I'm surprised that I've dared to cut into this, to be honest, and not tried to just hoard it completely. Yeah, no doubt I'll regret that sort of, you know, later. What do you think? It's quite nice, isn't it? And it's showing that that's a pocket then, which otherwise, you know, maybe that would be lost. So yeah, let's just put a little bit of lace down here. Not lace, sorry, hot glue. So yeah, just hot glue that straight down there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've got such a frog in my throat. It's been doing quite a lot of filming today. So yeah, a bit dry throat. Okay, so that's my pocket there. Love how that looks. Absolutely love it. Could even have a bow. I just thought, does that pick up those shades from that? I don't know. Maybe a bit horrible. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it could take something else. What do we think? The thing is, it's picking the right thing, isn't it? Let's just go for this, shall we? Again, it's just like laying around, so might as well just use it. Okay, right. Okay, so I will probably call that quits there for today. We have done a lot of stuff in this journal, so yeah, it doesn't really have that much left, you know, to do except for the stuffing of the journal. A couple more bits of decorating, and then of course that cover, you know, which is the cover that we are going to have this, you know, elasticated into, like a removable cover. So yeah, I hope that you're really liking how it's coming along. I absolutely love the eclecticness. Yeah, I know, not probably a proper word, but I love the eclecticness of it so far. And yeah, I really hope that you guys like it as well. I don't know whether I will come and do the cover with you or whether I'll just do it quickly in slow time. But yeah, I really hope that you're enjoying it. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks then. Bye.